I get asked literally every day how I maintain and have 4 of the 6 pledgeable syndicates at once, so let's talk about how you can do it yourself. It's doable with any combination of the 3 groups, with each group being Red Veil with Steel Meridian, New Loka with Perrin Sequence, and Arbiters of Hexis with Cephalon Suda. But I'll be showing you with my group of Red Veil Steel Meridian and New Loka Perrin Sequence. What you do is get the first group, in my case Red Veil and Steel Meridian, up to level 5 and max out the reputation to give yourself a bit of a reputation buffer for the next step. Then you find out which one of the 2 from the second group who does the least amount of negative to your first group. As we can see here, Perrin Sequence will deal 100% reputation loss to Steel Meridian, but New Loka will only cause 50% reputation loss, so we'll pledge to them. Now, since you've pledged a New Loka, you'll put your daily standing cap into them each day, while also doing the daily Syndicate missions for both them and Red Veil, who deals the least reputation damage to the Loka pair in order to keep Red Veil and Steel Meridian as high as we can during the process. If you didn't know, the daily Syndicate missions and tokens you get from those missions don't count towards your daily reputation maximum, which is why you should do them every day in my opinion. As you get the Loka pair up to max reputation, the Veil pair will drop a level or 2, but don't worry, it's a part of the process. Getting them back up a level doesn't cost you any additional resources like form or reactors, you only need to spend that the first time that you level them up. Once the Loka pair is maxed, you then swap your pledge back to the Red Veil and keep it on Red Veil going forward. Then each day when you play, you do your daily Syndicate missions for Red Veil and New Loka, giving you a ton of reputation to spend on whatever your heart desires, like Phosphor, Relic packs, augments, cosmetics, or weapons. This can work with all of the different pairings, not just New Loka with Perrin Sequence and Red Veil with Steel Meridian. If you're looking for different pairings of the main syndicates to focus on, like how I've done with Red Veil and New Loka, I would recommend Cephalon Suda and Steel Meridian and Arbiters of Hexis with Perrin Sequence, as those are the groupings that deal the least reputation damage to each other. But if you run a different or better pairing, let me know in the comments. But the real question is, why go through all of this work? Well, for me, it's twofold. With having 4 syndicates at the same time, I have access to nearly all Warframe augments that are out and any that may be coming out in the future. So I can save myself some plat and time and also earn myself some plat too by selling those augments or the syndicate specific weapons. And secondly, but more importantly for me, is that I can bank a ton of reputation through the respective tokens for when a new Prime Access comes out and buy well over 100 Relic packs every time. This means that I almost always have the new Prime frames and weapons on the day that they're released, often multiple sets for selling for a sizable amount of profit, or in my case as a streamer, I tend to just give them away to viewers. I hope that helps to explain why and how I run 4 syndicates at once, and as always, sub for more tips and swing by my Twitch if you need any help.